just getting settled here in Shanghai ahead of the Chinese Grand Prix. A visit to Shanghai International Circuit can only mean it's time for the Chinese Grand Prix. This state-of-the-art track combines high G-force corners with one of the longest straights on the calendar, and with space for up to 200,000 spectators, not a minute of action will be missed.
This weekend will be taking a slightly different form, as we have the addition of a thrilling sprint race thrown into the mix.
What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Welcome to Shanghai for episode number 2 of this Ferrari single season career mode, sort of F1 Manager 24, 25, 2025 career mode. Anyways, Leclerc will exit pit lane first. We will follow him out with Lewis Hamilton. We've got the sprint here up first. We did a decent job of getting the setup in a decent window, but I think we might still be a little bit off. So once again, we should be good to get into Q3. Should, as somebody's already gone for a spin. Oh my God, it's one of the Ignoros cars.
Let's have a look at that. Now this was the 7th corner. And the controls lost, and there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
First run's coming to an end here for our boys. Let's see where we go. This isn't necessarily a one-shot qualifying for SQ1, but it kind of is as well. Leclerc goes up to P3. Lewis Hamilton will go P6. Should be safe. As you might be able to tell by the mini-map, the AI kind of all went out in a big clump, and I think a lot of the lap times were compromised. So we should theoretically have a really easy time here at SQ2. I hope. No. Well, Leclerc goes P4. That's a problem. No funny games here, Lewis. We do have 2 green sectors, but that bar has moved up quite a lot. Leclerc, thankfully, is safely through as Ocon moves up to P10 to potentially get that Haas into Q3. Let's see if we can play spoilers. Surely Lewis is going to jump up in there, right? Whew. Needless to say, it's been a bit of a tumultuous SQ3, but hopefully we can do the job here on our final laps. It looked pretty good for both guys, but obviously this AI, I have no idea how good it actually was. We will find out now with 3, 2, 1, 0 seconds left on the timer. Hamilton goes to P2, still a half second off of Lando Norris. This game is not realistic because we all know Lando Norris would probably fuck up that lap just like Charles Leclerc did.
And try to cool it down in
That's concerning. Let's see what everybody else does. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oof.
Here we go. The sprint in Shanghai. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go. Not a particularly amazing start there from the outside lane, but we should be A-okay otherwise. I believe everybody's gone with the set of medium compound rubber. Going to be a straight fight here this afternoon. So, where are we going to cycle out at the end of the first lap? Please go forward. Please go forward. Wow, we held station. Okay, P4 for Lewis Hamilton, P7 for Charles Leclerc. Let's see what we can do.
Well, you can see the lockup, and they ended up their own passenger.
All right, boys, let's not waste too much time here. Liam Lawson, easy peasy lemon squeezy or not. Well, hopefully Leclerc at least gets signs.
Can they squeeze by?
Yes. Yes, they can. Well, up to P3 there for Lewis. We did ultimately overtake George Russell here with Charles Leclerc. Hopefully we'll be able to get him up into P4 in the next coming laps. Thankfully, Lewis Hamilton has scampered away, and we finally got Liam Lawson out of our DRS. Will Charles Leclerc be able to go for it here? Please, 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 up the inside. Come on, we got battery. Yes, sir, P3 and P4. I'd love to call team orders, but I'm going to let him race. Claire does have the run at the moment. He will go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Like I said, they are free to race. Just don't run into each other, please. P3, Charles Leclerc, for now. This sprint race is going to come down to the wire here between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. Norris will opt to go around the outside. That usually doesn't work against Max. Although he was ahead at the apex, thankfully this game is still a little so-so on the AI overtaking. Lando Norris is going to go ahead and win the sprint here in Shanghai for ourselves. We're going to be P3 with Charles Leclerc. We'll pick up some decent points. We're going to have a shot here at Liam Lawson here with Lewis Hamilton. It's going to be difficult to do that move around the outside. He's got his nose in there. Lawson very wisely is going to go to the outside of the track. On to the feature race.
And well done, Lando. You really deserve that win.
Maximum points is the best result they could have hoped for.
And if you ask him who picked up points in today's sprint, he'll say it was I, Leclerc.
Yeah, this was a really clever bit of strategy, and it's great to see that pay off.
Very heavy on the brakes. What caused that, I wonder?
Bit of an awkward trip up there between the two Salbers, but welcome to the actual proper Q1. I guess just colloquially known as Q1. We're sending our boys out on a U set of soft compound rubber. Hopefully we should just easily be able to get through, right? P1 or P2, P9. Ooh, Antonelli has improved to P6 there. We'll see if Behrman, Gasly, Alonso, or Sainz are able to improve. That means that this lap would be worth it. However, Lewis Hamilton is about to go to the pole position. I do believe P2 behind Lando Norris. That's okay. Okay, so Behrman, Gasly, Alonso, Sainz. If any of them improve above Bortoletto, then we would have needed to go on again, or we would have been eliminated. Okay, yeah, okay. So it was worth it. For what should be our one and only run here in Q2, it's looking pretty good for our two cars. Seemingly something is working here for our vehicle. Leclerc to the top at a 31 flat by 3/10 over Verstappen. Let's see what Hamilton can do. P2, a very close P2. We're safe. Wow, something's working. This is on a used set of tires. P1 for Charles Leclerc. Hamilton goes P3, and we still have the newie sitting in the pit lane. Mikuka. A moment of truth here for our two boys. Verstappen and Piastri have both completed their laps. It's looking really good for Charles Leclerc, as, of course, Lando Norris is going to go ahead and lay almost 4/10 on our head. But still, we're looking to improve. Let's see what we can do here with Lewis Hamilton. I'm thinking maybe P3-ish? P3, there you go. Lewis Hamilton only 4/10 back of Lando Norris. Can Charles Leclerc, I don't think he's going to get pole. He might improve time. Not going to improve at all. But still, P2, P3. We'll take it.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. I suspect that we'll all be closely following Charles Leclerc in this one.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? The excitement is building here in Shanghai. It's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go. So obviously we did the job yesterday in qualifying P2 and P3. Let's see what we can do today. The AI has come up with a soft, hard strategy for Lewis Hamilton and a soft, medium strategy for Charles Leclerc. Please do not run into one another. Okay, we've settled ourselves out. We go forward from here. We got a really, really fast car and a really good opportunity.
Oh, and the car locks up. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tires.
I don't think this could have been going much better. Honestly, I mean, we've got Verstappen close. We've got Norris right ahead. I think we got a big opportunity here still. First pit stop underway here for Charles Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton will be following him in. Of course, we've had a mistake. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Maybe just a small impediment there for Lewis, but a 2-second hold there for Charles Leclerc. That is not what you want to see, to say the least. So 2 seconds down the shitter. We should still be okay as we go to time 16 speed there. To the next pit stop phase we go.
Struggling with the car. Now, they did leave it very late.
Money stop here. See if we can pull off a good one on set of hard compound rubber. Hopefully no mistakes. 2.6 seconds. We'll work on the time, but it's okay. Lewis Hamilton is done with pit stops here in episode number 2. Leclerc will be coming in this time by. Hopefully no impediments or infringements from those around him. So go ahead and do a little bit of a boost pop there for our boys. So into the pit lane. Now Lando Norris, race leader Lando Norris is coming in as well. On set of medium compound tires for Charles Leclerc. A bit of a strategy variation between the two of them, but I think we should be good to go. So P6 and P8. Let's see. There's still a couple guys that need to pit. I'll see you guys when we get done with the cycle of pit stops. What are the odds they both just dive in here and make our life easy? Of course they didn't. Nice. Well, that's 2.
But they run into trouble, and it holds up their stop.
Well, at least we're not the only ones, as George Russell has made an error on his pit stop. Should give us a little bit more buffer towards the end of this Grand Prix. So once again, it's going to be the Verstappen versus Norris show. We're going to be fighting for bronze today, as I often find myself doing. So Piastri will come out. We'll cycle out rather than P4. Hamilton will be P5. George Russell will be flying through this field. I don't think we'll mess with him too much. Really, this is all just going to be about catching Piastri for what's probably going to be about position number 5 in the end. Well, we've got a decision here. Do we go after Piastri or do we defend from George Russell? I think George is going to make this decision for us. He caught us super quick through the long right-hander. He's going to go around the outside to at least tow us to Piastri, you know. Hey, Leclerc went purple.
He's first over the line, and Lando Norris finishes at the head of the pack.
What an achievement. Sometimes you take the incredible skill of these drivers for granted, but not today.
Amazing what this guy can do when he gets a good qualifying. Lando Norris wins the Chinese Grand Prix ahead of Max Verstappen. Wow, who'd have thunk it, even with the fourth best car. For ourselves, we're going to come home P3. In all reality, I think this is first in class. We just don't quite have what we need to fight Lando Norris with the better car. We don't have as good of a driver as Verstappen. Sorry to say it. But still, bronze medal. It's good enough. We held off the likes of George Russell, who came hard charging on that set of softs. Piastri will come home P5, just ahead of Lewis Hamilton in P6. Ultimately, just not quite good enough today for Lewis Hamilton. Lawson, Antonelli, Alonso, Tsunoda cap off the points. That has been episode number 2. A long one at that. I'll see you guys for episode number 3.
And among the drivers returning now is Charles Leclerc.
And third place sees them round off today with a trophy to mark the occasion.
Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
And that's podium number 2, down to the hard work of the driver and the whole team, of course.
And that's the podium complete for the Chinese Grand Prix. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun,